Hi everybody, this is Mark Lowry and I'm sitting here with Paul Johnson, who's never seen how I do my video podcast.
That's true. I haven't.
He's never seen the. Now you don't want to look at yourself, you want to look up here at the camera.
I'm looking at you.
Are you looking at me?
Yeah, I'm starstruck.
Well, look at the camera and then see. It looks like if you look up, like in the little block, and not look at yourself, then you can look at the people.
Oh, you're looking up here.
Yeah, in the little black box. Years ago, I had a column called Ask Reverend J, and you asked some really great questions to Reverend J. And one of them I remember was about music. And is there a spiritual music? I mean, is there a saved beat?
A sacred music as opposed to unsaved music?
Yeah, is there unsaved music? Is there really music that is of the devil? And is there really music that is not of God? I think the lyric makes the difference.
I do too. However, I think it's the intent of the composer and what he's trying to, or she's trying to communicate. I mean, if her intent or his intent is to be destructive or, you know, abusive to women.
Well, that'd be a lyric.
It'd be a lyric, but there would also be.
But is there a beat that's of the devil?
No.
See, there are a lot of.
Because a beat is mathematics.
Right.
Mathematics.
Well, why do so many preachers preach against?
Well, they don't know.
Well, what they think they know, and they say that this kind of music is of the devil.
I know why they say it. They make an association with what they're hearing and the lyric with a certain kind of music, and then they lump it all together and say, you know, anything that sounds like that is evil. But you know, the thing is that I've seen in the last 30 years music in the Christian field embrace just about every kind of style there is, and they communicate.
Yeah.
I may not like it. I don't like it all.
Like I told my dad years ago, he said, I don't know if it's good or bad. I just know what I like. And I said, well, you like what you know.
Yeah.
You like what you were raised on. You know, if you were raised on Southern Gospel and God really touched you as a child on Southern Gospel, then you grow up and think that that's the only way God can touch anybody.
Yeah. And you like you're comfortable with what's familiar to you.
Right.
And what's familiar to you brings back memories that you associate. It's all about association.
And it can be bad memories.
That's true too.
Which is why I think people
have bad memories of church music or bad church experiences, and they associate that experience with what they consider church music. It may be pipe organ music or whatever, but you know, it has nothing to do with the music. It has with
what they associate it with.
Right.
That's kind of questions we asked back in the day, years ago when we were both young.
Well, we used to have battles about this for, you know, that went on and on and on. I don't hear that so much anymore. Do you?
Oh yeah, you're just not on the right place on the net. They're still upset about it. Some places, you know, and I just don't know. I wouldn't split a church over it. But a lot of churches could split over music. But you don't want to, I wouldn't want to go to a church that had hip hop, you know, on stage, unless it's for the kids, maybe one song. Mm-hmm. But if it's a whole service of praise music wears me out.
Me too. Because
praise music and a machine gun, Tony Campolo says, have a lot in common. 99 rounds. They don't know when to quit. And yet now you have to stand up. Used to you could sit down and go to church. Now you got to stand up for 45 minutes.
But you had to stand up for the hymns too.
Well, not always.
But not for as long.
Yeah, and for as they just repeat and repeat. I bet God's up in heaven saying, "You got anything else?"
The thing is that beats and meters and time signatures are all mathematics. So you know, that's neither. It's neutral. It's neither good or evil.
Where do they get it?
It's then? How it's used. Where
do they think it's evil? Why do they think it's evil? You're saying because it's association.
It's association. I mean, if you know, just watch MTV for a little while, you'll associate a lot of things with a certain kind of.
I'd rather not.
You know, particularly hip hop stuff that's mostly violent, either violent or sexual in content. And
Lord, turn on CNN, you see that. Violence and sex and chaos. Bye.